They stare at me while I crave you. It's true, it's true, it's true. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. It's Furion here, and we've got a fantastic extravaganza of events to present to you today, with even ads popping up before we even get onto the server, showing us some awesome activities that we got to look forward to. So let's go ahead and dive right in.
I wanna be immortal, like a god in the sky. I wanna be a silk flower.
Looks like the developers have put together a bit of a gala server pre-registration period, which I can't actually register at the moment, and you don't actually have to register. You'll be able to participate in this in the coming days, where it looks like there will be a server opening up, so 657, and then the following 8 total servers to make a whole cluster that lets players go ahead and get registered, participate in new novice player activities while earning a couple of extra rewards that just, help get you started a little bit faster than you would on a normal server. So encouraging veteran players as well as new players to go ahead and give it a shot. Just picking up with friends that they may have made across other clusters in the community, across all different languages, and start up some bases. What you should know is that the servers will only be open for a certain amount of time, in which they will be closed, and then a new server is going to be opened just to track and maintain some coherency there. So I assume that the top servers here, the ones that open the soonest, will be the most popular, and maybe we'll see a little bit of falling off towards the end, but yeah, I could be wrong. I think this is just going to be a very popular way for players of all levels to have a lot of activity with players that know about this, that are familiar with the game, to want to see growth on a server as part of this gala event. And it launches with the iOS, which any Apple users out there can go ahead and enjoy playtime with that. But we are here to look at the activities to happen with this holiday season's events. Here we've got the Christmas season, the holiday period, and whoa, look at that, already got our ads showing right there. All right, perfect use of words here, but let's go ahead and dive in through what we've got presented by the game. So Sienna showing a bit of a debut here with the Saint and Darken, which is a dual server. Let's put it this way: a dual altar activity with both banners being available, and that's why you're seeing Saint and Darken both being announced. And players, you can definitely reach out to Cheryl in the community with an ad here to claim a beginner gift pack. So definitely take advantage of that. Awesome, Sienna, appreciate you showcasing the event. But these are our 2 new characters for this holiday period. A dual summoning event, Dawn of Light, Eternal Night. We've got Stella over here representing the Saints, and Elsa representing the Darken. A little bit more on them. Keep tuned to the channel to see what their abilities are like. Race clash happening as well, so we got new humans coming up in the server, and then you get to definitely decide which altar you will want to do. Stella here showcasing some extra large fists as part of her character design, and Elsa here a bit bratty, but showing the Zeko take this with her weapon of choice, and just looking arrogant and showing off that she is Darken and very powerful. So options there. Residence gear hunting is also back. You shoot the head off this goblin and get some powerful UR gear. I've seen some people already break the RNG, which is very lucky for them. And then outfits as well. So many of you may recognize these from the early days of Goddess of Fate anime girls and what Theme was doing, right? So different platforms you get to probably see these ads in, but the outfits finally made available to the wider community. Definitely be sure to check those out in the themed closet. And stamina event with Wendy's version coming back. Anyone who has been saving their energy juice cans, which I am already maxed out, I should spend that, will have the opportunity here to go ahead and spend that, level up, and also collect some altar stones and a bunch of rewards, which we already have a video on the channel for that if you want to check that out. Just really going to showcase a little bit and talk about it. 7-day login. I'll take those gems, please. Signing in for 7 days during this event. I believe it goes for a couple of days here, so 14 days. So if you don't log in or you miss a day, no stress. You'll still be able to go back as long as it's within this 14-day period. Collect your rewards with us getting some wishes, which I really need those, and then some vouchers, which is great. And folks, you may have noticed that during Darken events, we always lose the rainbow ticket shop in store. That's no problem. We're going to get made up with it with these free 10 tickets. But usually it's because the focus shifts to the altar. So don't stress about the free ticket every day. You'll still get some with the rewards in this event. But the focus is on the light and dark characters. Let's go ahead and close that up. I'm going to just do a quick purchase of my energy, or just quickly use that because I'm already maxed out and I need to let it keep collecting. Yeah, so let's keep that going. Very good. So our focus in this video is going to be towards the events, which, whoa, look at those awesome icons. You know, folks, last week you may have seen a little empty, but we have to have those slow weeks to save gems, to save resources. And of course, for the holiday seasons, the game community and developers, they've not let us down. We're always seeing fantastic events during these big holidays, and when they want to go all out, they will, but they have to give us time to relax, to unstress, to save the resources, and get ready for these events where you cannot run out of things to do. So first, we talked about goblin hunting, and so I've already got a couple bullets saved up, and you probably have seen the video we have on the channel before, where if you want to save your shots, you definitely can. You can go into your event shops, you know, get your bullets for logging in. I think it's very good value to always purchase the gold, you know, just so you have the bullet, and then do the daily 2500. And this is why we're saving gems, especially if you're into the mid and late game when this event starts rolling around, to start collecting weapon pieces. So here you get to choose the different items. I think we're gonna have to have a dedicated video to how these work now that people are getting along their way. Withering Kiss is a newer piece, but I've always just pointed folks towards the heart, the Arrow's Guard. It's just super efficient for your support characters, buffing up all your DPS abilities, actions, and once you at least have 4 copies of the Arrow's Heart, which, you know, could take 4 events to accumulate, then you can maybe switch over to high energy for your DPS. Folks that are more committed to gathering these pieces may go the route that they want, but I started off with the Arrow's Guard, and I'm also looking at now developing high energy a little bit. This way we have some combos so we can pull off of our characters, but Arrow's Guard is the one I like to start off with. You only need 4 pieces to get the most out of it, starting now if you're looking to get your first one, and then when this event cycles around, collecting your other copies will be enough. You get your free shot every day, so go ahead and take advantage of that. And then from your missions, you know, go do your dailies, your arena fights, and everything. Collect some additional bullets. You'll need 80 total to guarantee the prize, but you could get it earlier. I've seen it. Some people are hackers for real. That's just a joke. Again, by the way, it's just they got really good luck. All right. Next crazy gacha is coming around. Usually, maybe you're spending a couple gems here and there, but you are able to complete a full round to collect the SSR gear option 2, which is going to get you a copy of the hyper laser gun or the photon twin swords. For this, I'll just make the quick mention. You know, we still have a Residence gear video that's old on the channel, but this is going to be focusing for your Beast Folk and human teams, this hyper laser gun, or your evolved and mechanic on this photon twin swords, because hyper laser gun likes it when enemies go down, increasing the overall damage output that your team can do. Photon twin swords likes there to be statuses on the enemy, increases the overall efficiency of the damage your team can do, as well as other rewards you can pull out, which we love. Potential activators, we miss those in the late game, and then the other resources are just fine, just good stuff. Get your bonus login bonus tickets every day, and then go ahead and roll. You do get rewards every time you draw, with the first tier being at 50. Crazy gacha, there you go. All right, photo wall. Looks like it's showing off Rose's outfit. You get your free throw. You know, no gems here. I get my gold. I'll spend 100 gems. Sure, why not? Yeah, look, stamp tickets. I can't even use those anymore. And usually you're looking at about 8,000 to 9,000 gems to clear this event. This one's actually not bad because you do get an SSR marked blind box. The rewards here are okay. There's a bit of a rebate of a couple gems. But Rose's outfits, and she's a popular healer, actually makes sense. And this outfit is not usually available. So definitely something to think about. There are other things to spend your gems on, so I would not go too crazy on this if you are low on gems. But for folks that are fans of Rose, this is your opportunity. All right, next, monthly gifts. That's still going on. I already picked up a weapon voucher, but just go ahead and sign in. We know this one already happens all the time. Next, we definitely want to go to the Merry Christmas seasonal winter event. And so this is going to be 14 days total. And many of you are probably familiar with flip card. And so we'll get the board here. That you have to flip cards over and get judged by Kathy for whenever you don't pick it up, but I'm not going to do the whole event right now. We'll come back later. And by doing that, you will get some event rewards such as doing your dailies, playing your mini games, logging in, completing those daily missions, as well as participating in different items. So you'll look at that. The cute Rose outfit. And Icy's over there fighting and flipping with her penguin. Good stuff. That she actually gets on the ground. That's funny. Okay, we like this. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. The Beast Folk showing off. Next, exchange shop. Looks like you have some Bazaru's outfit. Christmas greetings. Nice. This is very cute. Nice frames. Everything's in the holiday season. And all the rewards that we can usually get that we're used to. You know, you go after your tickets, after your wishes. For spending your flint, you get some flint as well, which are usually spent for vouchers. Normally you wouldn't use it for anything else. Go for your vouchers first. And then gem rewards, which offer some discounts, some girls' wishes, which we like the look of. So I'll go ahead and pick those up immediately. That's just automatic. You get a 200 gem discount for those. I pick those up every time. I'm always low on them. And then also the discount shop itself, which for anyone with tickets can spend for outfit tickets. That's usually the best value here. If you really need these Firestone packs, you can, but it's not really necessary. Everything else is a little bit expensive. Outfits. We love outfits. Any Puff enjoyers out there will get to pick her up here. It looks like Rose is here too for 96. So you have the option of spending gems. I've never seen this before. Usually the bulletin board dart throwing board girl is not available in here, but I guess she is this time. Oh, nice. Icy. We love it. Popo's on here. This is actually a pretty good outfit for Popo. The base is I'm not a fan of. Tina. Okay, you know, Tina's outfits as like this like volleyball player she is in the Halloween outfit is not bad. So evolved enjoyers, you get to enjoy that. Mortar's here too. And Shizuru, you know, again, really awesome festive holiday outfits. And Rose here too, if you have the outfit tickets, which I do not. Event details are there and available for you as well, so definitely enjoy that. Seasonal activity, 14 days, plenty of stuff to do there. Login gift, if for some reason you clicked out of it, you can always go back into it to make sure you claim your daily login prize, so don't forget about that. We have gear. So right now, for having built a piece of gear, you have the opportunity to rank up on the leadership boards and collect some extra rewards. Wow, you really jumped up on the gear. Congrats to you, man. Claim your free resources. Did I miss one? Yes, I did. And then also potentially pick up packs here, which these are good resources. This gives you double. So for new players that are trying to accelerate building maybe your second piece of glasses or belts, this 300 gem pack daily is not a bad option. However, the other ones, not so much. Usually you want to go after your SSR gear if you're spending tickets, so don't bother with the rest. But new players, this 300 gem is not a bad spend. So that's going to happen. Usually they do other ones during the festive holidays, so this will last for 1 week. At the end of it, they'll disperse their rewards and maybe switch to the next one. Pinnacle competition is back, and so this is the PvP, sort of capture the flag game mode. And what happens here is you're potentially paired up with players from other clusters. So a couple runs are going to happen. Usually it's every 2 days. And there's some pretty decent rewards that you can get. These goddess tiers, which I think I saw that you can use to switch between light and dark events. So Pinnacle will let us do that, which we'll get into. Some awesome frames, gems, well, coins here to spend in the Pinnacle shop, and also extra stuff that you get for capturing a total of the number of flags. And the shop is always good, being able to collect artifact tickets, resources, and also these alcohol items for re-rolling your relic shops. And the red tokens, I'm probably gonna end up spending some coins on this, but also gigantic relic boxes. So I'm still trying to learn that. I've just been hoarding my coins. That shop's always open and resets weekly, so there's always time to get invested, since the event only really comes out every 2 months. But yeah, good chance to put some teams up against other players in other clusters. You're always matched by the same level, so don't ever think you're just gonna get blown out. Usually you're matched up with someone in the same level and tier if you just set up proper teams. Event supply for any mid or low spenders. If there's anything you want to buy during this holiday event, it's going to be this pack. I would recommend building it slowly. Don't just go ahead and buy all your tickets at the same time, because there are slow spending activities, which I'll just cover right after this. But you get a good amount of altar stones here, which is basically almost enough to pick up a full copy of a darkened character, which usually is a little more difficult to collect. But real quick, if you're going to do any topping up, you also have this one where if you top up slowly, you need at least 12 tickets per day. You can go ahead and pick up an additional number of altar stones, and everything's a big help with these events. I guess now that we're in the menu, there are additional activities here that come out. I didn't think we got this one last time, but claim that red dot out of the way. But you can go ahead and spend and shift your materials into something else. So like, for example, I think I might switch these hearts into swords, which might give me a different copy depending on how many I pull in the goblin hunting event. Pets can be switched into, oh my goodness, Jormungand is here. Wow, I have to do a double tick about this one. If we get Sukuyami's live stream in the near future and Jormungand is in there, oh my goodness, this is another era of the game. So Chao Fang is super strong, and I've been, looking to build him, but Jormungand coming out, oh boy, that's fantastic. I don't know, I am conflicted. I'm gonna have to think about this. I'm gonna lose some sleep tonight. Queen Flora is here too, but you can go ahead and switch your pet copies with this exchange event, which is gonna last until, wow, almost a whole month, 3 weeks of the exchange event. Okay, so maybe we do get Tsukiyami's live stream and can switch pets into Jormungand just to quickly build him. That is incredible. That's fantastic. Wow. You can also look at some of your gear options, marks, which the best one to always pick up is this blessing. I will go ahead and do that right now, just in front of everyone. I like to hold a couple of these because whenever this comes around, blessing is always good. All your support girls like it. And if I collect some more, I probably will. I will go after the Heart Link, which is just a good defensive mark to have. Anyone building Elsa might also like the assist mark. It just helps absorb and protect your girls a little bit more. Multi-day top up for all you spenders out there. Always good rewards. Pet boxes, and Jormungand's in there too. Oh my gosh. This is great. So they haven't announced that yet. I haven't seen any ads or posters. That's why it's catching me off guard. I'm glad we came into this menu. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. Keep an eye on the community. We're going to be talking about Jormungand later. All right. And we talked about login gift, emergency supply, competition, starlight. That'll be for the other one. Themed closet is your outfits. So the ones you saw earlier. Wow. Very provocative. Steam players, reach out to me directly if you have any questions about how your outfits look. We can talk about that. But yeah, you got Morista, Lannis, the full closet lair. So that's nice. Sienna, I'm always conflicted over which one to go after, but Callan, Wendy, we love her idol outfit. You know, always nice. And then sweet old Lunia. Very nice. So outfits are available in the themed closet. There's also a Paragon. I didn't even catch the second word of this. But yeah, there's Sienna. Her T1 outfit hasn't been made available to us for some time. So Midnight Tryst is here, and this is the outfit where you can interact. Her stockings may or may not be on whenever you interact with that outfit, but this is pulled with the designer tickets. And it looks like we can switch only to Midnight Tryst. Alright, so Callan's interactive outfit is not here. This is only for Sienna. And what you can do is with tickets, purchase the designer tickets. Looks like you get 5. And is there a guarantee? Like, what? How many do we need to do for pity here? Does it even say? 80 designs. Okay. So it's a little costly because each ticket is at least 6. You get 5. Okay, 10. So 12. All right, so you gotta spend some money to get it. That's fine. 80 guarantees the wish outfit. So you're needing to spend. Oh, you can get outfit tickets too. Okay. So in the past, you would be able to exchange your outfit tickets for this, but no, it looks like for this one, you have. I have some already. That's funny. So you have to spend tickets for this, and that's fine. It's a solid amount of bread here. So, what is that? 60. That'll get you 50 tickets, and then the rest you may have to pick up through other means, which it starts getting a little more expensive. What, like 20, 25 bucks? I'll take it. Sienna's outfit is one of the best here, and a lot of friends see it on these Steam ads. You might as well if you're going to be picking it up. Multi-day top-up, we went here through exchange. We captured all of those. What I was talking about earlier is that your 4th shop over here where you normally get your rainbow tickets is not here, and that's because it is an altar event, and that's why you're seeing all these extra menus, which stay tuned for the next video coming shortly right after this. But then photo wall for anyone who has tickets to spend on stamps. Normally new players like to pick these up because we love our emotes in the chat, especially when we can spam those in there and say hello to friends in the chat. All right, airdrop as well. You will see that there is no rainbow limited character. Marks and weapons is going to be where it's at this time. So, sure, let's talk about it in this video. Let me make it a little longer. So first, no race characters are available except for Darken if you go into Eat My Fist. And it'll let you pull copies for any of them. I think I personally maybe want to have Sienna. I am leaning towards Sienna myself. But Elsa's in there, and you have a chance to go ahead and spend every 60 summons for these weapons. Guarantees you a pull, but with the majority of the chance being towards the girl you picked. There is a slight chance you don't get the weapon that you want, but it will be from another Darken. So no Owl Mechas, no Cheryl Rose swords, no Shimotsuki ice blades, only Darken weapons. So you could get Sienna's weapon if you're trying to go after Elsa. Same for the Saint characters. So this is going to be for Stella. Only your Saint girls are going to be available. There's one extra Saint girl in here, so a higher chance that you potentially don't get the weapon of the girl you're wishing for. So always at risk. That's why having saved up some weapon tickets is a good idea. Then going from there, you know, maybe if I were to pull for a Saint character, I'm leaning towards Lair, but I'm not sure. Marks. There are new marks in here, but all of them are going to be aimed towards one of the Saint or Darken characters. The first 4 up here are brand new. 2 of them belonging to Elsa, 2 of them belonging to Stella, as well as the rest then going to the other girls. So a couple for Sienna, a couple for Callan, a couple for Morsta, a couple for Lannis, a couple for Lair, 1 for Wendy, 1 for Lunia, and then one that can go on any Saint Girl because they're just that awesome. They get one mark for their whole team. So pretty sick there, and it's still the same 60s pools. I only have a couple of tickets here. Hayate banner was just there, which if you want to see your summons, check out that video on the channel. And then artifacts are artifacts, something special. We don't have a limited banner in here. It's just the same old yellow. So that's what we have on just the review of the events. I do want to hop into potentially talking a little bit about the Wendy Light versus Dark, which starts us off with a story. We've seen it before. This event kind of goes with the altar, so I'll cover it in that video too. We already have a dedicated video for Zero Defense. It's exact same as Wendy Defense, except the story changes a little bit. But every day you only get 40%, so you can't exactly blow past these pillars, which again shows a story. Wendy here recruits some beast folks to help our protagonist advance through the story and defeat the mutants. But as you can see, you can only go to 40%, so do battles up to 40%, get your rewards, and then just wait. You have to wait 1 day each time, and then at the during each stage, a boss will open up in the middle, which you can go fight. But then at the shop, you will have extra rewards to get, plus specials, which include 400 gem discount girl wishes. Take those right away. 8,000 gems. All right. Right away. That's not even a gamble. I take those right away. I think this is the best place to purchase your materials for gems. If you're building any pets, you're going to take this Final Evolution. If you're building any relics or resonance gear, you're going to take the stones. Juice is available. Tickets are also on a pretty good discount. It's not bad actually. And then some packs for tickets, which you can get medals and also accumulation medals. This time it's SSR weapon, but they put the wrong icon in here. It's actually a weapon. Not bad if you're really trying to max up a regular character's weapon, because you also get some extra rare weapon tickets. But personally, I think up here you're gonna spend your gems on these items. Spenders. The metal pack comes with a blind box for a feather. Is not bad. Most characters like this one. If you are going to look at any of these medals, it's going to be this metal pack right here. Accumulation 4-star. You can get it in Tsukiyami's live stream. Don't even bother. And this is a little expensive. Again, you can get it in the Tsukiyami live stream. If any medal here is going to be worth it, it's going to be Vitality, in my opinion. But yeah, it's not really needed. Tsukiyami live stream is just that good. All right, so we'll hop on this one because it's a source of dark and light altar crystal. So what activity are you excited from the events we have here? I know we're not talking about the altars right now. That's going to be in an upcoming video, so stay tuned. They're going to be in there. This is the first time a dual event has ever happened, and this video will go on forever if I just started to add it onto this one. So I want to give this piece to y'all with these activities. Let me know down in the comments or in the gaming community if you have any questions regarding any of the normal activities that we have, because after a bit of a slow week, we have our light and dark characters making a double banner, which has never happened before, making their debut here. Elsa and Stella. After Hayate, we're being spoiled. Devs, you knocked it to the park with this one. I'm absolutely enjoying the content release, and I sure hope the community looks at the resources they have available and makes the most out of collecting all the rewards from here. And if you're only watching this video and during the time of the recording, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. And if you're pulling gacha, also have the best luck. Happy gacha, everyone.